Oh, hello, my Negroes. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to the fourth edition of Two Old Farts. Tonight we actually got three of us here. Bob, or I'm sorry, Ingwe is still dead. Rest in peace, Ingwe. Um, we're trying to get us a voodoo fucking priest or something. Maybe bring him back from the dead, but yeah, he's still dead, so we won't be seeing him this week. But I do have two of my fucking favorite home skills in the house tonight. Quadfather, what is going down, my brother?
Just another day in paradise in the Dabbleverse and everywhere else nice, except for we got about 5 feet of snow outside, so I ain't going nowhere. I'm glad to be here though, because it's nice and warm
Well,
inside the honk tank.
hey, okay, so check this out. I got to tell you, I'm a little upset. Not at Quadfather necessarily. You don't ever want to kill the messenger, but out of my own stupidity. But Quadfather was kind enough to let me know that all of this Chad shit and the AC stuff was all a work, and we were going to be covering it. And yeah, I didn't watch the last 2 hours, and you know how quick this fucking thing changes. So we will be trying to do some updates from AC off of Twitter, and we're gonna share some. We got some video of the Ray DeVito stand-up set. So thanks to Quad being able to pull that shit up because I sure can't. We also got our main man from Amsterdam in the house, Roach. What's going on, my brother?
I'm not Dutch, sir, so yeah, but nevertheless, yeah, not bad. Um,
You got wood shoes,
Well,
though.
yeah,
Sorry
the
there, Quad.
accent.
You got some wood shoes though, don't you?
No, I don't. I'm just piss poor and just decide to use wood rather than actual trainers. What the fuck? That was piss poor. Boo, Roachy, you suck.
That's all right. That's all right. We all suck, Roachy. But speaking of piss poor shoes, I
Hmm.
noticed you got Dr. Ingway's feet on behind you
Oh
there
yeah.
in his selection. Those aren't no Birkenstocks.
Well, to be fair to the fella, those are flip flops, right? But I've never seen flip flops that have Velcro on them. I don't know about anybody else.
Is it an old person thing, you think?
So I've seen those. No, I
Oh,
mean
yeah.
it does make sense. The Yingwei is a flip flopper, confirmed. Like Joey C.
Nice, nice. Speaking of Joey C, good segue there. Yeah, like I said, we had a little bit of change of plans. Some of the things on the menu we still got, but that whole AC thing. So tell me, Quad, because I hadn't seen much of it, but what exactly happened? The whole thing with Chad was a straight up fucking work. Nothing was going down. They had all the plans of him getting down there, and everybody from Melton to Tukey to Brendan to everybody was in on the joke, but us.
Well, I mean, necessarily. So I mean, the main issue we were having was all about the live event that they were going to do at the Tennessee Beer Hall. So I mean, in reality, that did cancel. That's not happening. So therefore, only part of what Chad was saying was a lie. But yeah, he live streamed from the airport this morning, and he definitely was headed this direction. And then he did another live stream that was a very short one, and it ended in some controversy. You probably saw that one where it did appear like he was tackled by some TSA black ladies that ain't putting
Yeah,
up
right,
with none of
right,
that
right,
white boy, that crack boy shit. But
right.
apparently that was all a work. That's the work right there. Is that he once again said, "Yeah, I'm canceling. I'm not coming to AC." And here about 2 hours ago, all of a sudden, out of nowhere on Twitter, uh, there's Bedabbler measuring one Chad Zumach. And of course, Chad's in there hugging and kissing all of his mortal enemies that he's been claiming he was going to beat the shit out of on site. So apparently, on site is not what he meant. What he meant was, as soon as he finds these guys, he's gonna get down on his knees and take care of one at a time, one at a time, and that's exactly what he did.
Well, now we just need Joey C to show up, and the trifecta would be complete.
Are you talking about Joey Seed giving out blowies, or are you talking about Mrs. C doing his bidding for him?
Oh, that both of them. It sounds good either way, man. Roach, you
No,
got
it
any
doesn't
opinion on
sound
the?
good. No, hold on. That does not sound good. Neither one sounds good. But I had no idea that they both did the dirty work.
Yeah, wait.
Oh,
Now you
yeah.
just put that mental image in my head of Joey blowing a guy while Christina's trying to punch him in the face.
All
Like, what?
right. Thank you, Quad. Rochi, you got any opinion on the Chad Zumach
Right. So,
AC fiasco?
yeah. I got to say this. If you are still a Chad fan at this point and you trust anything that comes out of Chad's fucking mouth, more for you. Like the fact that after the video at the airport where it looked like he had a altercation or whatever, he then tweets out that he's not going to AC, and then he arrives there. Like, yeah, I couldn't imagine anybody being a supporter of him anymore. It's not funny. It's not clever. If anything, the guy has ripped off his fans for the last time. Hopefully, at this point, everyone's realised that he's about a piece of shit, and they should all go tell him that as well.
Woo. That's some hardcore shit, and I'm enjoying every minute of it because I think we all three of us here today, share the same opinion on Chad Zumach, and we fucking marvel when these people like the Bills from Jerseys and some other people that we happen to like to go over there and donate or just their time or money or effort or anything. Yeah, you're just like, come on now, people. Let's look at this. Let's um let's take a look at this. This caught my eye. This was from their Joey C and Lou the fucking monster in the evening show from last night.
Hmm.
And it was it's not a very good episode, really. There ain't a whole bunch of carrying on, which is what we love about Joey C. Go ahead.
I said that's redundant. That they didn't do a good show last night. I mean, that is just what they do. Bad shows.
Well, I'm the good show from the perspective of the viewer looking for Joey C snaps and that good shit.
I
So go
go.
ahead, Ro.
Like,
Oh,
oh, snap! What are we talking about here? What's the snap?
yeah.
Snap.
I will say this: I have clipped this episode, and we'll be reviewing it tomorrow with the fruit. To your point, Honk, there wasn't too much. However, the fact that talking to Chad beforehand, the fact that Chad wants to do a weekly show with Joey has like piqued my interest.
Oh
I
yeah.
am quietly, I'm going to say it on stream now. Please, please do that show. It'll be the
Yeah,
greatest
don't
fucking show on earth. I
talking
can't
about
wait.
threatening fucking with a good time, huh? No shit. Please do it.
Yeah,
Let's
so
uh let's go ahead and get into this. And what was kind of funny, I thought, was how much our big boy Lou, god damn, wrong windpipe, how much old Big Lou still has a hard on for Quadfather. So let's get into this. I think I got it set up at the right spot. Maybe not. You know how I fucking roll, but 35 on this. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Hang with me now.
Joey C's tribute. Joey, you gotta acknowledge the 1 month.
Oh, sorry about that. Joey C's Tribute Act, member for one. Thank you. Well, no, F hack. Hack right. Joey C Tribute Act, member of 1 month. All right. It says F hack right. All right. Thank you for the member of 1 month. Thank you very much. Excuse me.
You're excused.
Let me check the super tips, see if anything is happening with the super tips.
Yeah,
What
Honk,
is
you got it in
everybody
perfect
on this
spot, mate.
Friday
It's fine.
night?
Oh, we got a super tip. We got one in. Let's
From
play.
who?
All right, let's get ready for the super tip. Here we go. Dun, 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 and we're off.
I can't wait to go on BYB with my pal Quad. I'm going to wipe his ass for him while Joey C slurps my beanbag.
Damn, that was
Okay. What in the buckety buck? That damn tip system, I'm going to tell you right now, is going to be to their detriment. To their fucking detriment because, yeah, they're going to keep some feuds going. I don't know if that was anonymous or fucking who did that, but they're coming at you hard, Quad. I just want you to pay attention to the Fat Boys rebuttal.
Let's hear it. Yeah.
from Ronnie
Fuck
Mudd.
you, Ronnie Munn. From the bottom of my heart, you get a fucking fuck you.
Thank you.
Where's that echo
So-
coming from? Is this
That's
Joey
Joey's
T's
end.
another inept audio fucking problem?
Yes.
Because he's a fucking idiot. I don't know if you guys noticed the super tip that was way oversized and out of the screen and blown
Yeah.
up and right
Yeah.
in the face. I know why that's happening, but I would never tell Joey how to fix it. That's a fact.
Yeah, that's okay. So why is it
Well,
happening? I mean, it's,
oh, whatever. I mean, you can move it. It's an overlay, so you just put it wherever you want on your screen, and you make it the size you want it to. But I'm sure when Moody probably showed him how to do that, he was like, "Dude, here it is. Put it here. Don't ever move it ever again." I mean, I've had to move mine around a bunch, so you can make it big, small, whatever. Move it around, but yeah, he obviously made it big and left it in some innocuous fucking spot and didn't fix it before the show. So until he fixes it, so you know how Joey is. He can't help himself but fuck with stuff.
Yep.
right.
So he's constantly messing with shit. He was probably moving that around before the show or something, and then got caught off guard. But he didn't seem too concerned about it. If you noticed, he didn't go like, "Oh, damn, oops, it's not in the screen right." He was like,
No, fuck no.
So
He's just happy. You know, he's learned how to kind of use it.
yeah,
Yeah, so-
he's happy with mediocrity.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Quad, he actually was messing around with it at the start of the show. That's why it's so fucked. And he also messed around with his own audio. That's why he's got an echo. And
So-
to lose credit, he only brought it up once, and Joey did nothing about it, and Lou just allowed it to continue. Which
yeah,
is
I mean, Joey. I mean, how long can you work with Joey before you're just like, all right, whatever, tech. It's going to be a problem every show. In one aspect or another is going to be totally fucked up every show. So just move on. Why sit there and tell? No, Joey. You know how Lou used to do.
Yeah.
Joey, your audio's messed up. You gotta fix that. It doesn't sound good. It was like, nah. He's to the point now where he's probably just like, yeah, whatever. Let's just do a show. Get the fuck out of here.
Yep.
Ronnie Munn for that $5
Oh,
super tip.
fuck BYB. Fuck Quadfather. Fuck that whole organization over there. They could suck my fucking dick.
Thank you, though. Wait,
Okay, I think he might have been talking about everybody that comes on the show, even.
Yeah, a little bit of jealousy, a little bit of projection. I can sense. I don't know. He didn't seem too serious about it though. Maybe he did actually get a blowjob before the show. I don't know. He seems very relaxed and happy. So, or maybe he saw his penis before the show. I don't know. Can
Well,
you see his penis over the top of that huge gut he's got? it doesn't seem likely, but he might have
No, dude,
of it or something and got real excited about it because he
he
seems
ain't seen that critter in years.
exactly. Speaking of critters,
Diablo
Rachel
Sam.
T
Wait,
is
what is
in the
this?
chat.
Hi, Rachel T. How are you?
Yeah, Quad, that's disgusting. Don't call her out.
Here we go.
What is what, sir? And we got Casey Armstrong, hairline member for 3 months. Thank you, Joey C and Lou. Let's go, Lou. Keep killing it. Quad,
Fuck
yeah.
Quad.
Thank
That's
you.
right. That's right, Casey's fucking Armstrong's hairline.
Well, MLC and the Little Piggy were live. Oh, really? That's right. The Little Piggy's the one about Steel Toe, right? That's Friday. And then MLC's obviously live. Yeah, we got a lot of competition today.
Oh, that explains it. That explains it.
Sweet, we got no. My loyalties jumped. Oh, this is actually a low count for us. It's been a while.
Yeah, that's why I was like, shit. Last Friday we fucking had great.
So,
Lou
yeah, so,
in his nice gray shirt again. Go ahead, Rochi.
well, I love Joey's point here, and I'm going to say this again tomorrow, so apologies, everyone. Low count. Joey, when I tuned in, there was 19 people. That was a good day for you.
You sure they're not talking about testosterone, blood sugar, like serotonin levels? Like there could be a lot of things he's referring to with low levels. Low IQ. He could be talking about their IQs put together. Maybe that's what's low.
Well, I
That's
don't
a
know.
valid argument.
Well, Honk, I don't know how much of this you're going to play, but to your point, Quad, I don't know if you can see to the left of Joey, there's quite a few pill bottles there. Joey seems to be on a lot of medication at the moment, and testosterone replacement doesn't seem to be one of them, but a lot of vitamins and a lot of pills that Joey should be taking with food, apparently, which he actually takes one of these pills without eating, which is going to do good for your gut, right?
Are fucking vitamins even good for you? I mean, has there been any proof that they do anything?
God damn it. Didn't you learn anything from I don't want to say the pandemic, but I'm going to say pandemic. But absolutely, we learned that vitamin D3.
Yeah.
Of it. Yes, some vitamins have a lot of good uses. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Honk. Rachel said to me before, apparently the D is good for her. Well, I don't know what that
She
meant.
loves the D.
She loves some D.
She can't get enough. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing with Joey should be taking like those testosterone replacement therapy. You know, like he should be on that because what we've come to understand this year is that Christina is not getting satisfied, but at least by Joey. I mean, she might be getting satisfied elsewhere, but
Right.
yeah, I mean, maybe that's why they had Spider come all the way down to Florida. And
Joey's the only one hearing complaints.
guys. He had to have some replacements come in to take care of his place.
Release pictures, as they.
Wait, sorry, Quad. I got confused. I thought Lou dropped everything and run on the premise of there was free food on offer. Are you saying that he dropped everything and run on the premise of Christina was on offer as well?
Right.
I mean, for Lou's standards, that would probably work. I'm sure he would be into it. He looks like the kind of guy that goes looking for ladies behind dumpsters. You know what I mean?
So, boom.
Great numbers.
Great numbers.
Diablo, he was with Alex Stein when he went to Hackamania last year. He stopped in Dallas to visit Alex.
Yeah, I've been a good friend with Alex. I mean, I first met him down here, and when he came down for the charity boxing, and we've just hit it off real good. I've been on his show but I spent that hour with him, and we were late. We were supposed to spend the whole 2 hours on the show. We got there for the last 10 minutes. Find the clip on on the YouTube.
Hey,
Oh, there went the fucking Lou hand rub. So something exciting is coming, friends.
Oh yeah.
You know what? I got a question. Is Quadfather's voice on the Super Tip machine?
I don't think it is.
So that piece of shit can't even get his own fucking voice on the system.
I don't know. I
stole my voice.
Seen his name on there. I don't know.
They stole my fucking AI voice. But
Rudy, are you here? No, they're doing the show, Little Piggy, so they wouldn't be here.
That hack piece of shit who claims that I'm sorry and I can't do nothing can't get his fucking racist ass on the super tip machine. Fuck you, Quad. I made it, bitch, and you didn't.
What the fuck? He was trying to do a mic
funny.
drop there. What a pud.
So
Well, okay, hold on. Let's before we go too far into this. Where is his voice at? Is it just on the Catalano TV super tip system, or is it on someone else's also?
Joey C and Tukey, as far as I'm aware, I don't think Milton's got the Lou voice.
Okay, and Tukey does. Yeah, he has Joey and Christina's voice on there.
Yeah, and
So he
Spiders,
pretty
yeah.
much and Spiders, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah, so he's got the entire crew.
mhm,
Joey has Lou's because of the
Yeah.
same reason.
mhm.
Okay. Yeah,
Well-
I mean, do you know how that works, Lou? You record 10 minutes of your own voice and send it to Moody, and you got a voice, dummy. So could I, like if I had an ego issue and wanted my own voice on my own fucking system, it would have been done. But I'm not the kind of douchebag that would put my own voice on my own show. So therefore, I'm not a locale, Lou. You are.
Right.
Difference. So sorry. Nice try. That's the funniest thing though. Like all these guys don't understand. Like he thinks he made it because he's an AI voice. Actually, you made it for a whole other reason than that. Because you are fucking a joke. And that's what the AI system is, a joke. The voices are, it's a joke. You want to hear douchebags saying stuff, so that's what you pay for.
So I'd like to point out that Lou, within the space of a minute there, said, first off, his AI voice was stolen. Well, Lou, did you make that voice yourself?
Yeah, I'm sure he read 10 minutes worth because there's no way that there's just 10 minutes of Lou sitting there by himself on a podcast talking, right? Like pure 10 minutes.
Nope. And second of all, the little humble brag he was doing of, oh yeah, my voice is on there and Quadfather's isn't.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Let's not forget that just over a month ago, this guy, Joey, and Christina, and a mystery fourth person that we all thought was probably Jake Hudson, was going to sue Milton
Exactly.
for super tips. So which one is it? Like, are you still angry or is it a humble brag? You know?
And it's also such a huge bummer that I don't get to hear my voice saying, yo, what's up, my niggas? Oh, yeah. I'm not going to say any of the lines that I could put into Lou's mouth, but I'm sure you guys can get where I'm going with this. It is funny making that guy say horrible shit. Yes, of course.
Yeah, it's an interesting take. I'm not entirely too sure whether Joey says it right now, but Joey at one point says, well, now I've sorted out super tips, I would like everybody to use the AI voices of us on my own channel more rather than other people's, which is hilarious because it's like, well, wait a minute, Joey, I thought you wanted the super tip system, and now you've moved the goalpost again on the basis of you'd rather everybody else give you money for your voice than Tukey, Melton, and others.
All right, let's proceed with caution.
Fucking hack.
Now we're going to play a little bit of an older stream that I did with Spider. I think it was just Spider and I. This is early Spider. So the question to someone say, the question to answer this lame. The only reason I'm reading this again is because I want to make a point to what you're saying. Here, to this one. This is from Doggy YouTube Division. Joe, you look over and we
Doggy.
We like less Lou and more Commissioner. Okay, again, Commissioner is more on his own show because I'm going to tell you why he can't do his more with us. He doesn't speak when he's with me. He speaks zero. You understand?
That's because Joey doesn't shut up when he's on or with anybody. And you know what? The problem is, I think that fat ass Lou the Monster is a little bit jealous of the commissioner because he is well received. You know.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think you're wrong there, Honk. But yeah, I don't know how much more this shit you want to play because to be honest, it's about to get even worse. Joe's about to
No.
play a clip of him in Spider, and the audio echo is terrible. Even I can clip it.
Oh, it's terrible. Yeah, he's come down to watching his own shit on here. No, I'm going to fast forward up to
Yeah, I mean,
103.
nothing screams I have nothing than playing your own podcast to yourself.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty bad. That's as low effort and as shitty of a podcast as you could do. Like, hey, let's go watch me from some odd time back instead of just making new content. Let's watch Spider from the past.
Well, let's watch these two. There's a super chatter by the name of Peaches that fucks with Joey, and let's see what the old Peaches has to recommend.
I don't want to sleep day and night. I don't want to do that. I want to get back in that rut because that's depression. I try to stay active, but it's just
Well, at this particular point, since you are under the weather, sleep is the best thing.
I understand. I did a lot of sleep this week, but let me see what this is. Let's see what this is. I care most about my fans. Go on Bob's show while his fans sit and wait for him. Huh? What? I'm lost here. Goes on Bob's show while his fans sit and wait for him. Oh, you're talking about me when I went on Bob? Oh, so you want to bring stuff up from 2 months ago, 3 months ago? Okay.
Okay, that wasn't that long ago, was it? It was only about a month ago when he was bouncing off his own show.
No, it was 2 months ago, right? It was December they was doing it because I don't think he ended up doing that in January. Not in the morning show. But again, to your point, though, Honk, this is the issue that Joey's got. He now thinks that 2 months ago doesn't mean shit.
Right.
Right? So if we think of back in November when Joey put his wife and Spider on camera like they were hostages, and they were begging and pleading for people to give them information on how they can get out of the state of Florida. And then the next night he does a live stream when he clearly didn't leave his house, bitching and moaning about the fact that his wife made him leave and go to a friend's house. Joey doesn't want you to remind him or his audience to be reminded of that. And it's funny that we were talking about Chad earlier. Joey and Chad are the same person. The only difference is Chad was on radio. And Joey used to listen to radio. That's the only difference.
Right. Well, I didn't want to go in like you said. The rest of that shit is terrible coming up. But let's move along to 11013 here, and well, I forget what it is, so we're just gonna have to fucking watch it. I forget now.
Entire YouTube family, and we need to grow it. And Joey sees the man for the job. He just simply towards people
You
and
degenerate wannabe cop, you failed Italian, you horse shit, you can't even produce a show for Quadfather.
Okay, first of all, here they are, just what we were saying, watching their own fucking clips of fucking Joey on the mic. But who was he saying that was supposed to, one of your ex-producers, Quad? What the fuck was that about?
Whatever. He knows someone that he used to do a show with. That's it.
Nothing big about it.
Yeah, I don't even know why it came up. Honestly, it says Rusty times Becky. And what? So what about it?
Inside baseball.
Yeah, I don't. What's the point? What's the clip? I don't even understand.
Well, what's interesting though is it seemed to trigger Lou, right? So
Yeah. It's,
like,
I mean, Rusty and him never were buddies, so there you go. That's pretty simple.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right.
I think that's an offer that we should probably accept, Joey C. Tentatively,
Yeah,
but
we lose it in and out. That's what the new system is. It's got a little
Is it
Joey,
you?
Joey, it only cuts in and out for you. I've tested the.
Okay, I'm tired of watching them watch them. But
Yeah.
you get the fucking point. What the fuck?
Well, yeah, seeing we're talking about Joey and Lou, in this episode, Joey did make a very good point. For the last 3 nights, he's had a live stream scheduled that he's supposed to be doing on his own. And Joey's claimed that because he's feeling under the weather, he's just never got round to doing it. However, when he first mentioned this live stream, it was on an evening show, possibly Wednesday, I think. And he said, "You guys ain't got the balls to come over tonight and give me shit by sending in super tips." Now, as we've seen with Joey in the last 2 months, his idea of trying to create controversy and attention hasn't really worked, to the point that his algorithm and his numbers have been falling. Which brings me back to me blowing smoke up my own ass, which everybody knows I don't like doing. Joey, isn't it funny that I've stopped sending shit to Rocco about Joey C? And you notice Rocco stopped covering you on Tookie Soup? It's because you're boring. Until you do something interesting, nobody's going to talk about you.
Yeah, he's got to go outside and scream about black people, or he's got to do like one of these insane manic fucking streams, or nobody cares. Nobody wants to see him sit there with Lou and try to do a show. Try to do a show. Try is the operative word there, because they're not really doing a show. But yeah, nobody gives a fuck about Joey C unless he's falling apart, breaking down, melting down, having his life fall apart, getting killed by a hurricane, getting made fun of for having dead family members, getting made fun of for getting stabbed by said family members. Yeah, I mean, you guys get the idea. There's got to be disaster or some insane manic fucking moment in his life for anyone to give a fuck about what's going on with Joey C. And why people give him money, I have I just don't understand why people feel bad for the guy. He's a total piece of shit, dude. And literally was just a total drug addict piece of shit 2 years ago. It's not it's
Right.
that's what kills me about Chad too. Same shit. The dude was
Yeah.
just
same shit.
literally a fucking criminal a couple years ago. And redemption for neither one of these guys, because they're both still
Amen.
I mean,
Amen.
he's still paying a bum to go steal shit from stores so that he can have it cheaper. Like,
Yeah, no shit.
there's nothing scummier than that, dude. That's like fucking gutter behavior.
He is a gutter. You like to add anything more to that, Rochi? That was pretty impressive, though. I got to tell you.
I do love that Quads has pointed out the obvious, right? The only thing that's interesting about Joey C is other shit happening around him or to him, rather than actually him.
Right. Let's move over here. Did you guys catch any of the? We were on a show, so I doubt any of us did. But did you have the chance to watch back any of the Kaz show from yesterday? Well, if not,
I didn't get to watch
there's not a bunch.
But this morning,
What
I
now?
watched the entire thing, all 4 hours. Or
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to bring this up here. I thought this was pretty cool. It's towards the well. Let's check out and see what Kaz does here. It's getting late, and he looks like he's fixing a knot off for the day.
I understand.
I'm going to be an asshole in 30 seconds, so I really need you to end the stream.
In the stream, Kaz.
Okay, I'll do it. Okay, give me 60 seconds because I'm retarded.
Okay.
Okay, so don't worry.
3, 2, 1,
outro. Wait, give me a second. I'm nearly there.
I'm nearly there. Sounds like he's fixing to come. Wait a second. I'm nearly there.
Shout out to Diesel in the chat. Shout out to Tangerine Tiger.
Shout out to everybody. And
Shout out to Decent Things and his asshole.
listen, next time this is going to be Tosspot Radio. You know, it's the way we go. We're kicking it, we're rocking it. You know, it's how we do it. And this is the thing. And this is Tosspot Radio. And to be honest, Turbs, he didn't defend himself completely, but I didn't defend either. So who's going to be next? Let's check it out. This is Tosspot Radio. You know,
Soft Weekly.
and we're checking it out. Good night.
Soft
Okay.
Weekly sounds like a Kermit.
Thank you.
Okay.
What?
So Kaz bounced off the stream. All right. Where he went, I don't know. But he don't ever come back. He left his own stream. And Turbs, McGurk, and the Hawkster were the only ones left standing, which I think that's the stream went for like another fucking hour or something before he realized or it shut down or something. But pretty funny shit.
So, Honk, I was on the. Sorry, Quad. I was on the show earlier on, for an hour and a half or so. And Kaz was using StreamYard. And the way to exit StreamYard is the big red button that says Exit Studio. So Kaz didn't have the wherewithal, whether he was drunk or high. Yeah, it's up to the audience to guess that, I suppose. He didn't have the wherewithal to hit end stream before he exited StreamYard, which is hilarious, right?
You
He was
know,
probably backstage the entire time, right?
he's done that before in BCs, so yeah, it just hangs up. I don't know. They could have been some devious mofos, if you know what I mean. He could have had all sorts of horse donkey going through the show and stuff. When he was gone, he is damn lucky.
Well, that last stream I did with him, after he ended the live stream, he just dipped out of StreamYard. And as you know, Quad, like, you don't do that on BYB. And I'm just sat there going, well, has he, like, turned his camera off? Is he coming back? What did he do? He just, like, I imagine he's hitting end stream and closing the browser off. I don't even think he's, like, hitting the exit live stream
Oh,
button.
yeah.
So that's what I think happened.
Probably possible. Is he the only one with the control to his StreamYard, or is there multiple people running that?
I haven't got a clue, mate. I know for certain that I've not got.
I think that he's the only one running it. I think it's just him. He doesn't want to.
He can put himself backstage. You can't see him, and he could just sit there. Because, like we said, if you leave your entire stream, it goes off after 5 minutes on its own, unless there's someone there that also has access to the StreamYard.
Ah, right. So,
wow.
To your point, then, Quad, he was just sitting backstage then, because this goes on.
He had to have been.
Yeah.
Had to have been. And that doesn't mean that he wasn't off in the corner taking a nap instantly. Because one thing I did notice, Ian Hawk noticed that. I mean, we all noticed it, but anyway, Toss went to the bathroom, came back, and then it was pretty apparent that he had done something, whether it was
having some fun,
or like chugged a bottle of vodka or smoked some heroin, possibly.
Nice.
Something happened because he totally had a personality change from leaving to coming back a couple of minutes later. So Ian called out on that, nailed him to the wall. He tried to deny it and everything, but yeah, it was pretty obvious. Something.
God damn it, he was fairly sober there for a little while too, like a week, I think, which is impressive.
I don't think he can do anything. I don't think he he needs his bravery juice or his bravery smoke, I guess we could say. He can do anything. It's sad, but it seems to be the truth, man.
So I'm just reading the comments.
What was it? Where is it?
Ian Hawk's comment.
Yeah, not enough Victoria. I agree. Victoria's a fucking all-star, dude. I was watching that show and thinking, I need to get me some Victoria on my show. Jesus, she's great. She's an all-star. I thought he chased dragons, but he chases horses too, apparently.
So
has he shown up today? I have not seen him. Anybody seen Kaz today? I think he's been a no-show.
So I messaged him probably about 3 hours ago, my time, and nothing. However, I have heard that he did speak to people earlier on in the day. So, it is what it is. And to your point, I do think that Victoria does well with Kaz. I don't know why that is, and that's no disrespect to Victoria, but Kaz seems to immediately go on a defensive as soon as Victoria starts talking, and it's glorious to see. But yeah.
Well, damn, look at this. What's Rachel saying? I think he OD'd because he thinks the show sucked. That's pretty harsh. I don't think it's that extreme.
Well,
He
I
would have
mean,
had no problem ODing without having a bad show. Go ahead, Quad.
no, I was just gonna say the only part of the Tosspot radio show that sucks is Tosspot himself. Other than that, everyone else is pretty good.
Well, so I'm sat there backstage, right, and he's going, right, after this song, it's going to be me versus Terz McGurk coming up right next, and it's like, oh, cool. Then in the private chat, he messages, I'll bring on Rochi before Terz. And I'm like, what? What's going on? So as soon as the song ends, he brings me on immediately, and I'm saying to him, wait a minute, I thought you told everybody you're going to have the argument with Terz. What's happening? So in real time, I believe Kaz is trying to work out his show schedule and clearly getting confused as in what he's doing at that moment in time.
Oh, nice. What a fucking okay. Let's see what Ian and them do when they fucking find out, if anything. I didn't see it that far.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Oh no,
Dude! Oh my
He
god,
left
we run the
again.
stream.
Oh jeez.
No. What is
Yeah.
going on here? Okay, so we're still live.
Yeah, that's correct.
We're on Kaz's channel, right?
That's right.
All right.
This happened again. Can't believe it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure what to do with the guy. Was he nodding off right there
Yeah,
towards the
yeah,
end?
100%. 100%.
And we did the early stream for that one reason, so he wouldn't have a
Yeah.
3 a.m. live.
And right there, to your point earlier, trips to the bathroom were noted, or bathroom breaks. And, he comes back and he's nodding. So, yeah, we all know what went down with that boy on that break.
Well, Honk, I have to say this as like creative criticism towards Kaz. Maybe he should give somebody access to his StreamYard so that they can like format a show for him or help things move
Right.
along in this situation. Because
Yeah, he needs something.
I imagine Turbs or Ian couldn't bring anybody on or bring anything up because they ain't got the permissions to do so. Where if they did have, to Ian's point in the chat, he's saying, we didn't do shit but be boring for an hour. Like if they had the capability of sharing their screens or like bringing other people on, they could have continued, making a good show for Kaz. Because again, as we know, Kaz can't seem to do it himself.
Exactly. Yeah, he's not that talented. He knows that. I mean, you know what? He might be that talented, but not when he's fucked up. There's no way.
Well, right, okay. So I don't want to be too like pushy towards Kaz or whatever, but I am intrigued to see his workings, what he had written down, because he was claiming to me that he had a whole like show schedule written down. He had a whole list of shit that he wanted to say to Tubbs McGurk, and I can't imagine it was just the same insult over and over again. Like it can't
Right.
be. Right? There must have been something there.
Well, let's see here what they fucking have to say next.
I mean, listen, Kaz was doing well. I think he got really frustrated because I didn't say whatever it was he needed me to say. I really tried. If he had given me a heads up or given like Victoria or somebody heads up, we could have gotten there. But he was. I mean, you heard it, like Hawk. He was so focused on like not.
I didn't know the premise, but I knew he was doing this idea. Like he told me about it yesterday before anyone came in.
Yeah.
But I didn't know it was all hinging on you saying one sentence. I did not understand that at all.
Do you know like what I needed to say? Like, or do you have any idea?
Okay, it was about he was wanting to talk to you like about you being like a little bitch towards your boss. He was waiting for that line where like you have to like submit to your boss.
All right. Go ahead, Rhodes.
I was to say that's quite interesting that he Kaz has this weird fantasy of Turbs being put in his place by, I imagine, a male of dominance. It's
Right.
very weird that Kaz would have this weird fantasies. And I know that, again, keep calling him Kaz, Tosspot, whatever you want to refer him to as. It's funny how he seems to want to project towards Turbs by saying that Turbs writes, in his words, fan fiction about Kaz. When in actual fact, if we listen to what people have been saying about Kaz/Tosspot's ideas and the way he wanted things to go, it's almost like he has fantasized about Turbs being put in his place, being dominated by a boss. Interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting. That's shit, that might be some sexual deviation in there somewhere if you're a real deeply fucking Carl Jungian fan. Something nuts.
Well,
All
I
right.
was just bringing up yesterday about like, oh, everybody that picks on me must have daddy issues, must not have a daddy. Uh, so I don't know. Maybe he's actually the one that's projecting, and actually is the person with daddy issues.
Mm.
Needs put in place by a real daddy, and I don't mean like in a gay way. Probably how he wants it.
Only if he wants it, damn it. Let's see here, guys. I wanted to go over that real quick just because I thought it was hilarious how he bounced the fuck out of there. Let me see. Let's go back into this, even though it's blown now. Okay, even though it is now officially I want to check out the chat just because it looks like he's on a hell of a bender right now. And so all the other crap might be, all right, let's see here. Might have been a work, but I don't think that, okay, bear with me. Oh, no, did I fuck
Because
this
you're
up?
setting that up. Quad, do you know whether it's been confirmed whether Chad actually caught a fight or whether he caught a fuck?
I didn't catch the last part of that. Whether he what?
He caught a flight or a bus to AC.
So he caught a flight to Philadelphia and then took a bus from Philadelphia
Okay,
to
so
AC.
so that did happen.
But I guess it's pretty close as far as I don't really know. I don't know the geography of the area, but apparently I think Philly's just like across the bridge from New Jersey, from what I understand. So I don't know.
All right, fair enough.
Something like that.
Okay, so you're not going to believe this, but I can't see.
Open your eyes.
No, yeah, my eyes are open. I mean, I can't see. My monitor fucking went black. My goddamn TV, the monitor that I'm using went black. What?
I'm coming, Martha. I'm coming to you.
It's a bigot. Goddamn you, Lamont. Fuck.
Hey, Honk, have you tried leaving the room and coming back in?
Oh, okay. All right, it's back. I'm back, guys. Nice. So let's what do I got sharing now?
Okay,
that's the one.
It's a new clip. Chad Zumach lies and
okay. This is lies and gaslights. Okay, thank you, brother Doom. Thank you for your hard work. We're gonna go ahead and watch a little bit of this. This is Chad just bullshitting. Now this was all before, but the good thing is that when somebody lies and you come to find out that they're lying, you can sure tell them when they are next time, because all you got to do is remember the movements and twitches. And I'm sure old quivering lip Zumach has a couple of them. So be looking for tells.
Please hit the like and subscribe, okay?
Okay, that might be my new favorite one. I don't know. The quad one is awesome, but like and subscribe is some shit now.
Yo, what's going on, everybody?
Honk, pause it.
I'm live.
I saw the first tell. Chad opened his mouth and started speaking. That's the first tell that he's lying.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
It's a fact.
That's it, mate. That's all I had.
Okay. Well,
Sorry, mate.
okay. So they went dark earlier. Now I can't even navigate through shit.
Sorry, mate.
Holy shit.
Hey, Yingli, you need to come back from the dead. Jesus.
It's a goddamn DOS attack on me.
Oh, you've been cursed.
Yep.
Yeah, old Chadley. It's amazing how many lies he's. What do you guys say? What do you think, Rochi? Maybe while he's doing that, we could just debate like what was the purpose of making everyone think that you're not coming when you knew the whole time that you were going to make it. Like, why does he keep? Because he did it the other day. He was like, "Oh, it's canceled. I canceled my plane flight," and then today it was the same shit. Like he's pretending as if he's not going to be there. Like, who does this benefit? That he makes people think that he's not going to be at the Borgata or AC. Like none of it makes any sense to me. What's the purpose of it? It just makes you look like an asshole and a liar, dude. That's I don't understand. Even the people he's hanging out with right now are probably thinking like, what was all the hubbub about? I don't get it.
Yeah, I can't figure it out, Quad. The only thing I can think of is maybe he was so scared and frustrated with the trolls in his chat that he ends up saying things like, "Oh, I'm not going to go." For example, after that live stream he did, he tweeted out saying that he wasn't going to go to AC anymore. So I think he's just in a spiral of, like, to use Melton's phrase, right? Up in his feels, yeah, and reacting in the moment and not actually thinking things through.
Oh, a guy that seems so high IQ. What a shocker, right? Like, what a surprise that he would actually just be reacting. It's almost like a bunch of these idiots just sit there and react constantly. Mostly the lolcows, right? I can name like four of them right on the tip of my tongue. Aaron, Joey, fucking Chad. Yeah, people that react constantly. Ray's another one.
It's almost like, no, we're talking about Chad being an AC. I saw a Melton tweet saying, and I quote, Brennan needed Stevie Lou to escort him down to, like, wherever the lobby
Dressed
or
like
whatever.
what do they call those guys? Steampunk, like a steampunk from the 1800s. Like I don't even know what that is. What is that get up that Stevie Lou's wearing?
I don't know.
Have you ever seen tighter pants on a guy?
No, I don't. And I don't want it. Oh, you're back.
No, I've been here, man. My fucking thing shit's all froze up. Like I can make it play. I can't go back into the goddamn studio. I don't know what
too, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do
so-
what?
Your camera on screen is frozen for us too.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Yeah, it sucks.
Well-
So let's go ahead and while I try to do resetting of that, let's go ahead and keep playing. You guys just let me know when you want to stop, all right?
Whatever
not
you
showing
thought
it.
you had on screen is not there. So
What?
Yeah, it's not
that Zoom thing's off the screen.
Oh, it's not on?
No,
Shit.
you removed it. It's not even an option at the bottom there, so it's not even the share screen thing.
This is a fucking nightmare. Now we're black.
If I pull it up and share, you might be able to play it. Let me see.
Well, I can't, but you guys can.
I'll try.
Quad, and if you don't succeed, don't worry. Somebody in the chat just said apparently MLC is on in 10 minutes.
6:40. It's actually the time says, or whatever, 9:40 Eastern, but yeah.
Who said that, Victoria?
I see it there.
I can't see it. God damn it! I'm blind. I told you I can't see now. Fucking what a piece of shit. God damn it! All right, I'm gonna. Can you play that thing, Quad?
I'm getting to it. Take me a second to pull it up here.
All right. I'm gonna reboot my computer. I'm gonna pull the fucking calves.
Fucking hell.
All right.
I think you're gonna have to. Let me see.
if he's just,
Yeah,
if he's just
you're gonna have to add it.
yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake! Quad. So he just rebooted his PC before he shared that as well. Fuck's sake!
Honk the Kang. What are you doing,
brilliant.
buddy?
This is
No, I really don't understand what Chad is the thought process behind that, because and why, God. So all these threats about, oh, you better stay on your side of the Borgata and I'll stay on my side. If you guys even come close to me, I'll be fucking you up. If I see Stuttering John, I'm going to get in his face and be like, all right, dude, let's go. All right. And now the second he walked through the door at the Borgata, instantly Bedabbler walks right up to him and starts measuring him. He doesn't say a fucking word.
Yep.
He doesn't even like say words to them. And it's just automatically like best friends. You could see it. It was just automatic. Him, Ray, everybody standing there next to each other, all being buddy. That's how it went.
So I'm wondering now, in my mind, sorry, real quick,
Go.
whether
What's
Chad.
going on, everybody?
Sorry, guys. Whether Chad's done this on purpose, because Chad wants to be the forever victim. Therefore, he gets the sympathy views, the sympathy super chats. You know, the people that actually think that Chad is a victim in all of this shit. Maybe, I don't know. But even if, like, I didn't think Chad would be that low to do that, you know? I know he's a piece of shit, but I didn't think he was that low.
Yeah, I mean, he really is trying to play up the victim card as far as like, oh, the trolls, they messed with me. They ruined my event. Everyone's after me. Everyone's picking on me. Oh, poor Chad. But in reality, dude, it's like, nobody picked on you. Nobody trolled you. You just fucking imploded, bro. Sorry. We all sat here and watched you fucking blow it. That's what we did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I did see Stevie Lou posted a thing about like Danny Crook. Danny Crook was like in Onions just talking shit, saying like, oh, wouldn't it be a shame if a bunch of people like called the owner or something like that, emailed the owner? And it's like, yeah, so what? It's a thought. It doesn't necessarily mean a bunch of people did that. Chad has no proof of that. And someone else made a really good point. Every time there's ever been email proof that someone fucked with Chad, he shows
never showed it.
Well,
yeah, and this time around, yeah, he didn't show a damn thing. So what does that say? If he had proof, he would have shown it. So he don't have proof.
Exactly.
Apparently, Chad is 5'8".
Is that what got posted?
Wow.
Yeah, it's in the
That's
chat.
gonna drive him insane. I love it. He's still not tall enough to get on the ride, huh?
Well, did we get confirmation yet whether Chad's wearing lifts? Because that was the rumor as well.
Yeah,
Chad
because that was the other thing. Bedabbler said he was going to make him take his shoes off when he measured him. And he did not take his shoes off. So Bedabbler did not follow through with his end of the bargain. He said he was going to do that.
So that means he's more like 5'7", 5'6.5".
Yeah,
well,
confirmed.
I've said this numerous times, right? We all know that Joey C is 5'3", and in that photo, Chad's on his tippy toes. So, yeah.
Did you want me to play this?
Yeah, please. You've got.
I'm live at the Tampa airport right now, getting ready to board my flight. Chad, you're gonna have a blast. I don't know. I don't even really want to go, to be honest with you. I want to go to Florentine's Super Bowl party, but there's like no event. There's nothing going on. You know, I know Ken is gonna pick me up from the airport. We're gonna get dinner, but it just really sucks. Next time, why don't you actually try it? I did, dude. You guys are so dumb. You guys are the dumbest people ever. Like, you have no idea. It's not that hard to put on a live podcast. You do exactly what I'm doing right now in front of people. Period. Done. Sell 60 tickets. Done. But you guys had to attack the venue. You had to email the venue, call them nonstop.
So okay, so did you not notice that he contradicted himself like within one sentence? He's like, "You guys are so dumb. You don't understand how hard it is to set up an event." And then the next sentence, he's like, "I mean, all you got to do is hit the live button. It's just you go live,
Right.
just like we're
Anyone
doing
can
it
do
now."
it.
Well, which one? Yeah, anyone could do it. Which one is it? Is it really hard to put on an event and you don't know how hard I worked on this, or all you have to do is go live, hit the button. Any dumb can do it. I mean, you're all dumb. Everybody's dumb.
Well,
Go
also,
ahead, Roach.
Everybody didn't work for him, right, Rochi? Permasil made the fucking lanyards.
Yep.
The soy server, he made the fucking number one foam fingers.
Yep.
John Domingo or John DiCaprio Blade was going to do all of the live stream, all the tech, all the sound, all the lighting. So what? Chad had to call Ken Mosca and be like, "Hey, dude, could you talk to that owner guy from the Tennessee Beer Hall for us so we can like do a live event?" And then he had to set up an Eventbrite fucking to sell $20 tickets, $20 tickets to an event. Do you think he did that himself?
No, I even think that somebody helped him out with that. But to Chaz's point, right? You guys don't know. You're all arseholes and losers. You don't know how much effort that Chad put into this. So much effort that even Daddy Brennan didn't want to fucking do it.
Yeah, maybe that was part of it that Kevin started like figuring out, all right, this isn't going to happen because Chad really hasn't done a fucking thing or coordinated one thing. Because he was on that text thread. So Kevin could see that nobody talked to anybody for 3 weeks straight. And the only person that ended up doing any texting was John DiCaprio Blade. But what he can't make the live event happen.
Right.
He can set up the computer. He can turn on. He can make it go live. He can get all the tech prepared. But when it comes to, at the end of the day, it was on Chad's shoulders to make a live stream happen. So when you're depending on Chad, and I'm sure Kevin was very aware of that fact, that it was all going to be on Chad's shoulder to make it good or bad on the night thereof. Kevin may have got an inkling that he put zero preparation into it, did not even reach out to people, therefore knew it was going to bomb and was like, all right, dude, I'm out.
Ultimately, Chad was to blame.
At the risk of, I don't know why I'm saying this because I'm going to contradict myself. At the risk of repeating myself from yesterday on BYB, the one thing that no one's realised that Chad has got a win out of this, which is Brennan finally unblocked his phone number.
Right.
Yeah. So again, doesn't matter what happens after this, Chad is going to take that as a victory.
That's his buddy again.
That Brennan purposely blocked his number because Chad was being a piece of shit towards Brennan, threatening his kid's life, right? I believe that's what's happening via leaving voicemails and messages on Twitter, right?
Play.
So everyone got fucked. Literally everyone got fucked out of this. So, I know Stuttering John's all for canceling gigs and everything, so I don't do that.
I just got you kicked off your show, bitch.
What a
yeah. This guy. Ooh. Pussy boy. Boy with the pussy.
Yeah, so I mean, it is one thing to talk about everything that's happened up to this point, but going forward in the future, is it going to be all out war? Everybody, I had this thought in my mind, like, can you imagine if everybody from every team it starts trying to get everyone else canceled all the time? Because now we've had John get canceled, we've had Chad get canceled, allegedly. We don't know if he self-sabotaged or if that was actually what he said it was. But we definitely know that John got kicked off of his thing because that was confirmed.
Yeah.
Ray's been fucked with in real life on multiple shows. So going forward, is it going to be all out war? Everybody trying to get each other canceled. And it doesn't bother us. None of us have to work for a living doing stand up. So I don't give a fuck. But
Well,
yeah, they've all kind of painted themselves into a corner where it's like, now what? Let's see how
well,
it goes, huh?
let's not forget though, Quad. What's great about this clip that Doom put together is this is Chad's MO. Let's not forget that when, and I forget when this was, some point last year, when he was on Be Dabbling Live, he tried to pawn bomb those guys, right?
Yep.
While he was on his own stream at the same time. So he's all for the idea of like getting people like strikes, their gigs
Right.
cancelled and shit like that. Where,
Yeah.
as you mentioned before, Quad, Ray, for example, I don't think I've ever heard Ray say people should cancel people's gigs unless it was Eric Jane.
The opposite.
Yeah, unless it was Eric Jane that one night, but let's not talk about that again because Ray doesn't like that. And where
Well,
Stuttering John, we know he is all about playing in the dirt like the mud shark. So yeah, it's an interesting way things are going. In my mind, Quad, to your point, I don't think a WATP event would end up getting cancelled through mass email campaigns or whatever the fuck, because I think that
right.
they would actually sell out a gig. I generally am curious if Brennan had done this himself, whether Brennan would
Ooh.
have actually sold out the tickets and the venue go, oh no, this is going ahead. Fuck everybody else. Hackamania, for example, Melton said it earlier today on the live stream. Let's say, touchwood, this doesn't happen, but a couple of days before the event of Hackamania, the venue pulls out. Like Melton said, he's got options. He will scramble and sort something out and make it okay for everybody. It wouldn't be ideal, but this is what Melton said, right? So, I will take him for his word because Melton's actually held an event last year. The only thing I will give Melton shit about is the online streaming aspect of that. It was absolute dog shit. But again, don't mention it to Melton because he doesn't like that. He's very sensitive over it. But yeah.
Absolutely. But yeah, Melton's done lots of live events. He's done pretty much one every year for decades, right? A couple decades.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah. Not that I ever watched him back in the old days, but yeah, absolutely. Very capable of putting on events. If Kevin would have got involved with this, I think it would have happened. But him just putting it on Chad, it was a disaster no matter what. It was going to be a disaster. The second Kevin really didn't pay any mind to it, you know what I mean? Like he really backed off. But you saw his reaction when he got canceled. He was like, "Good, yay, good. I don't have to worry about anything now. I have nothing to show up for. I don't have to worry about if it goes good, bad, any which way." So he
What
was
if
glad that it wasn't going to
Kevin
happen.
Brennan? What if Kevin Brennan's the one that actually did all the calling and emailing, just because he didn't want to fucking go and put it back on fucking Chad?
Maybe.
Well, at one point, I think it might be in this.
All he had to
video.
do was call the guy and say, "No, this is my event, and I don't want it to happen." So if he would have done that, then and he could have just said, "Hey, if anyone asks, just say you got harassed, and I had to cancel it." It would be that simple. It would be like 1 minute of talking to that Sal guy or Ken Mosca, and he could have it totally shut down. That is very possible. Probably not Ken Mosca. I know Gino and him, so that would have probably came out. You know what I mean? Because Ken Mosca and Gino seem to be buddies, and we know that Gino, if he knew something like that, would not keep his mouth shut. So.
Oh no, he couldn't. He couldn't.
Yeah, he's not capable of being quiet. Hush, hush.
Yeah.
Play.
Yes, please.
Sure.
Where are you going this Friday? Not your show. You're not on it. Canceled. Ha 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 ha.
Did you drink all night? Have you gone to bed? No, I didn't drink at all. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
slept
did.
very well. I had a show last night. I didn't tell anybody where it was because I didn't want it to get canceled. Apparently, that's your guys' MO now, is trying to cancel people's gigs all the time.
Anyone find out where that show was last night, or do we know? Was it a side splitter? It had to be local because I doubt he was driving anywhere last night. And we know for a fact, yes, he did drink yesterday.
Yeah.
That was, I mean, he was drinking like and bragging about it. He was like, "Oh yeah," because Kevin asked him. He was like, "So did you have to go buy a bottle, or did you have a bottle of Tito's already?" And he
Right,
said,
man.
I had to go buy a bottle. I was like, fuck this, dude. After my gig got canceled, or after the live stream got canceled, I went out and got a bottle of Tito's. So yeah, he
Yeah,
absolutely
yeah.
and was drinking out of a red Solo cup as he was being asked. So there's
Well,
your
there was a lie there somewhere. Either he did or he didn't drink, but he
Oh,
lied.
he was drinking, but then what? So he was drinking and then he goes and does gigs. So he drinks and
Right.
drives. Is that what he's saying?
Right. Yep.
Amazing, huh?
Hey,
few minutes later.
Go on.
hey,
You're a chair.
Go on, Honk.
I was gonna say,
Timing is everything. Timing.
hey, MLC fired up, but we're down to 2. Let's call her quits so everybody can do their thing. Otherwise,
Oh, mate, yeah, that's good.
we're gonna be down to 1, and I'm gonna get really depressed.
All right, Honk, let's wrap it up.
No, I'm not gonna get depressed. I think it's funnier than shit. But there's no sense of us talking to ourselves and shit that you guys are gonna be covering tomorrow on a couple of shows. Why waste it for our 2 fans here?
Oh, I agree. Yeah, I don't know about you.
All
Chris.
right.
You agree? Let's all go
All
and watch
right.
MLC.
Yeah, go away, everybody. Get the fuck out of here. You can't. You don't got to go home, but you can't stay here, you faggots.
But okay, so I mean, let's make our last